When it comes to manipulators, they come in all shapes and sizes. From the no way she's a manipulator, she's too dang cute, to the light-skinned demons that just want to see you in nothing but pure agony. But that's besides the point. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about the S-tier manipulators in fiction. Manipulators that are just too good for the competition. They are Hall of Fame level threats. But before we proceed any further, make sure you manipulate that like button and do all that jazz. And let's get into the video. Now, Jonathan Kramer, in my opinion, is one of the most dangerous manipulators in fiction, which is why he is an S-tier manipulator for me. There's no personal gain in what he does. It's for the love of the game, the love of the hustle, which is what makes him so dangerous. He gets you at your weakest point when your guard is all the way down and suddenly you feel sleepy and wake up in a death chamber to see how much you truly love the game. Realistically speaking, Jigsaw gotta be the most twisted manipulators of all time. Like the Venus flytrap scene in Saw 2, where Jigsaw puts a Venus flytrap-like contraption over Michael's head and puts the key to that contraption in his eye. So no matter what Michael does, he's leaving with something. And I don't know about you, but I would not want to be in any of Jigsaw's games. I'm overly good. Do I have to say much? Light Yagami is the definition of a manipulator. He is the S-tier manipulator. I put him in the thumbnail for a reason. And what makes him so dangerous is that he does not look like he is capable of doing what he does to the naked eye. Look at him. Like when he manipulated Ray Pember into killing all 12 of the FBI agents in Japan, including himself. Or my personal favorite, when he manipulated Naomi Misora to not only cough her name up, but give us one of the best scenes in Death Note, a masterpiece. And there's even more. From the I'll take a potato chip and eat it scene, to Light Yagami's master plan actually working perfectly and L knowing his time on this earth was overcooked. All masterpieces, all chef's kisses. Mwah. Amy Dunn is probably the scariest manipulator I've covered up to this point, and I know I've already said that multiple times, but trust me, this is the one. And honestly, she is one of the best to put on a 005 manipulator jersey. Shout out Playboy Cardi. Yeah, Nick may have had a side piece while he was married, and Loki hated his wife's guts, but that doesn't change the fact that she might have been a psychopath. Now, out of nowhere, she goes missing, and the entire world starts looking for her like she's on the FBI most wanted list. And almost instantly, Nick looks super guilty. But this is exactly what she wanted. The planning, the writing of the diary, the financial troubles. She put Nick in all types of spots where she wanted him in, to cook him. And when she realizes her genjutsu was wearing off, she pivoted. Framed her ex as the murderer, kills him, then shows up like she survived the attack. Earlier, she impregnates herself with Nick's stolen sperm, and Nick has no choice but to live with her and the kid and what she has done. And she walks away scot-free with zero repercussions. A true S-tier manipulator. Alonzo Harrison is the coolest manipulator I've covered so far, and he is 1000% an S-tier manipulator. From the start, Alonzo tells Jake that a good narcotics agent must know and love narcotics, and when Jake pushes back, he stops right in the middle of traffic, points a gun at his head, and makes him smoke the weed. That is insane. Man, Denzel is good. Alonzo constantly messes with Jake's head by treating any pushback as proof that Jake is soft or does not know how the streets really work. On top of that, Alonzo deliberately throws Jake in dangerous situations, not by accident, but on purpose, so Jake really starts to feel the only way to stay alive is to listen to Alonzo and do whatever he says. And even in the end, when Alonzo's fate catches up to him, he is still Alonzo Harrison. He is still the S-tier manipulator. Now, I don't think I have to say much for Walter. That hasn't been said already. I mean, I could just list off some things he did, like poisoning a kid to keep Jesse on his side. And even in this scene where Jesse was confronting Walter about the poisoning of Brock, you can see exactly where the manipulation starts. He even blames Gustavo Fring for the poisoning. You can just see it ooze out of him. And honestly, his saddest manipulation moment, not to downplay Brock being poisoned, but it has to be in season 2 episode 12, where Jane dies and Walter convinces him that it was bound to happen, but you can really tell Walter doesn't really care about Jane like that. He just wants Jesse on his side. He just needs Jesse. He's acting like a father figure trying to confront him, but knowing deep down Jesse is just a pawn in his game, in his scheme. Some of my favorite manipulators in fiction are the characters who are willing to do anything to reach their goal, and Thanos fits this perfectly, which is why he's an S-tier manipulator for me. Thanos felt that mass genocide was acceptable and necessary, and then he forced everyone around him to engage with that logic on his terms. And as soon as people start debating whether he's right or wrong, he's already won. He already has the MVP in his back pocket. Mind you, he was able to kill his adopted daughter for his goals. In the end, he came so so close to achieving his goals, but my boy Tony Stark has something to say about that. From the moment Makima meets Denji, it was low-key over. Like, all she had to do was give Denji some attention, food, and affection, and Denji was already hooked.
I'm in love.
Makima frames Denji's obedience as love, training him like a dog until he genuinely believes his purpose and only purpose is to serve her. My goodness. And even with the Devil Hunter, she does the same thing on a larger scale, positioning herself as a calm, competent, and even untouchable leader, so everyone just assumes that she must be right. Even powerful devils fear her, not because they understand her strength, but because they sense that she completely controls every single outcome. And by the time the truth comes out, Makima has already stripped everyone of their control. Kicking off our honorable mentions, we have Lelouch Lamperouge, the Code Geass legend, Zero, Littlefinger from Game of Thrones, Johan Liebert from Monster, who in my opinion has the best manipulation scene in anime history. Bro turned into a whole female. Then we have Griffith from Berserk, of course, V for Vendetta, Nick Fury, and Professor X. Seriously, there's so much more manipulators I could put in this video, so if you guys would like for me to make a part 2, like, definitely like the video and show love, and I would definitely consider that. But thank y'all so much for stopping by and watching this video. It's been Kino, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.